All right, it is now time for a bonus reading for my Taurus people. I'm on a roll today, ain't I? Bonus time for Taurus for the month of September 2020. Same rules apply in this video as any other video. If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, look in the description of the video, okay? That includes pricing, that includes how to get a hold of me, everything you need to know, all right? So, for anybody new to my channel, when I do bonus readings, the intention that I put into it is to pick up on details that I missed in the main monthly reading. That's not always what comes through, but I have to put some sort of intention into it, okay? Anyway, though, got a couple of you tuning in here. I don't expect a full house tonight because this is my third live, and this is right around the time YouTube stops notifying people, so... Anyway, okay, well, there y'all go. Okay, all right. Anyway, though, what's up, Taurus? What else can we tell Taurus, universe? What other important messages do we have for my Taurus people? What other important messages do we have? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, this is going to be my last main channel video for the day, and I got to finish up my personal readings after this, but anyway. Taurus, what else can we tell Taurus for September 2020? What else can we tell my Taurus people? Let's give 4 shuffles here. 4 shuffles for Taurus. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, all right, the 8 of coins. Sweet. All right, so I think a lot of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I have Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces here on the table, but it could be anybody. When it all comes down to it, I think a lot of you are taking your energy and you are focusing it on your work and your finances. A lot of you, I think whatever happened in the past, you're having a very difficult time moving on from that, and people see it. People see it, okay? On the inside, you feel like the 9 of Cups reversed, okay? Lonely, very lonely, okay? And it happens. That is, for those of you who have heard me go on my tangents, that is that emotional codependent energy. But I really don't feel like I need to go on that right now because I'm kind of feeling like you know. Most of you know, okay? Especially if you've been following me for a while. You already know what that emotional codependent loneliness energy is really all about, but it's now working to pick myself up out of that vibration is what I feel like from a lot of you, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but you're still kind of clung to this. 2 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, okay. So, yeah, I see possibly some new things coming in for you guys. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer here, but there's your next move. I don't really think you're telling anybody your next plans, okay? I think y'all have some plans of some things that you would like to do, but you're really not making your plans known, okay? The person you're dealing with here does still have feelings for you as well. Could be a Leo, but I feel like when it all comes down to it, this connection kind of drains them a little bit, okay? Because just that feeling, the feeling between the two of you of, being guarded, okay? I got my guard up. So by the time we just start talking to each other, I automatically assume that you're coming at my throat and you automatically assume that I'm coming at yours. And you know what? We might both be right. You know, either way though, that feeling of being guarded all the time is just draining. Okay, it's just draining. I do kind of feel like this person is waiting on hearing from you again, possibly. Waiting to see if you're ever going to come back around. I don't know if you are, though. It's going to be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, but done dollar. I think it's a done dollar, okay? They may be walking away, but they do still miss you. They do still love you, okay? There is still a great deal of emotion here, and I think you share that same great deal of emotion. You're having a very difficult time moving on from this here, but when it all comes down to it, I think this is a slow, gradual, transitionary process, okay? Yeah, and when it all comes down to it, even if they were to reach out, I think you're ready, prepared, and willing to turn it down with this 4 of Cups energy here. I think you're ready, prepared, and willing to turn it down, okay? There could be new opportunities around you too, because you got 2 of Cups and 4 of Cups. There could be some new opportunities you're not even recognizing, you know? And, you know, in all fairness, that's fine, okay? Because it's a very slippery slope. Like I said, the last thing you want to do, it's very, very dangerous to go out and intermingle with a new potential lover when you're still hurting from the past, okay? So I think y'all are playing your cards pretty intelligently, no pun intended. Anyway, though, let's look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with. This is the past person, okay? For those of you not dealing with a past person, this isn't for you. Just hold up. We'll read the new person here in a minute, okay? Right now, we are dealing with the past person Taurus is dealing with. Past person Taurus is dealing with. Thank you all for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I may seem a little bit low on energy, but I started doing my personal readings. Then I had to go to the gym today. And my trainer, he handed my butt to me on a silver platter. So I'm taking the last bit of my energy to do this and then finish up my personal readings. If I seem a little bit drained, you know. Not really drained, though. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Anyway, I digress. 3 shuffles for the past person Taurus is dealing with. 1, 2, and 3. See how they feel, what intentions they have. Queen of Wands, okay. King of Cups reversed, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed. So some of you are going to hear from this person, but it ain't going to go nowhere. Okay, because when it all comes down to it, Queen of Wands upright, King of Cups reversed, I don't really think they don't want to reveal any feelings. They don't want to show their feelings. Okay, so I think that they have done the best that they can to cover themselves with this cloak of practicality. But at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, they're the Queen of Swords reversed. They would probably be hiding their emotions with anger. Okay, I do think they have emotions that they just don't want to show them. They do want to communicate. I think a lot of you are going to hear from this person. Again, though, like I said, I'm pretty sure that you're prepared to turn it down if they do communicate and if they do reach out and whatnot. I think you're prepared to turn it down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. No, hail to the nah. And that's one of the cool things about y'all, man. I mean, I have seen this bite y'all in the ass, but one of the admirable things about y'all is you all can, when you make up your mind, oh my good Lord Almighty, once you make up your mind, there ain't no changing it, is there? Well, that can be good and that can be bad, okay? I've seen it work against many, many people who have that mentality. But it can work in your favor. You know this. You know this is one of those times, I think. This is one of those times, especially if you were dealing with the emotionally immature, kind of like manipulative type of person that would basically use your emotions to their advantage, you know, and pick and poke at you and kind of turn you into a little puppet. That type, if those of you who were dealing with a person like that, which I know some of you were, not everybody, but some of you were, and if you were dealing with that type of person, it's very important that you slam your foot down and say, no, enough is enough, you know? And that's hard to do, especially those of you who are dealing with a narcissist, you know? And that's not a word that I use all the time. That's not a word I use all the time because I've just seen that word get thrown around as more of a weapon than anything, okay? But for those of you who were dealing with a true blue narcissist, it's very, 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 very important that you slam your foot down and you make a decision and you don't let them push you, you don't let them budge you, you don't let nothing. You put your foot, no, this is how it is. You know what I mean? So that can really work out in your favor in a situation like that, okay? But this could have been a third party situation as well for some of you, okay? And when I say third party, that doesn't always necessarily have to mean infidelity. I mean, it could, but it could just be your mama. It could be anybody shoving their nose in the business where it don't belong. You know what I'm saying? So. Anywho, let's go ahead and look at the new person. New person. This is, if you are not dealing with a new person, this is not for you. This is only for Taurus people who are dealing with or interested in a new person. Okay? Yeah, I'm very familiar with Taurus energy, y'all. Both of my biological parents, I'm made out of two Tauruses. My kid's mom is a Taurus. I'm very familiar with how the energy works. Very familiar with it. Very, very familiar. So I feel like I have a couple of things I can say. Not bad, just in general. 2, 3 more shuffles. 3 more for the new person. 1, 2, and 3. Boom! Okay, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, okay. All right, so what's the problem here? What's the problem then? Because I do see, oh, look, check it out, man. Look, this has potential. This has potential. Well, Knight of Cups is in the reverse. 6 of Swords reversed, always. I just got done telling Aries, dude, every single time since I started reading the new person, they have a past, okay? Every time. But again, like I told them, in all fairness, don't we all? Don't we all have a past that we're healing from? And people who have done us wrong and just bad things, we all do. Come on now, it's 2020. If you say you didn't, if you say you ain't got no past, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anywho, there's potential here, man. Magician. 10 of Cups. But the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Wands are both reversed. So what's the problem here? What's the problem? Don't try to force it. This is a Taurus challenge, okay? This is one of those things, and I said something similar to Aries, but you're going to have to allow it to flow the way it naturally wants. One of your all's challenges is y'all like to get a little bit demanding from time to time, don't you? Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do. You demand that it be this way. Demand that I do this. You're not gonna be able to do that with this right here. Especially if you're dealing in 2020, who doesn't have a past, dude? And how many of us, I mean, excluding me, how many of us have actually taken the time to be by themselves for a little bit while they heal? Most of us don't. I did, good Lord, but most of us don't. Most of us don't. You get your heart broke, bam, on to the next one. Now, I advise against it because it's really risky business, very risky business, but it is possible. If you are aware of, if you know thyself, if you are a good energy worker, if you're aware that your healing has to be exclusive to the relationship, okay, then it's possible. Then it's possible. In that case, if you want this person to heal from their past, similar to what I told Aries, hold the space for them. Hold the space for them. Don't demand too much out of them. Don't be too pushy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too persistent. Don't be too demanding and pushy. Just hold a space for them, and there is potential here. Massive, massive potential, okay? Yeah, just don't try to force it. Don't try to fight it. Don't let anxiety make decisions for you, okay? Don't let any nervousness or, I know that you all have a past too. Everybody here has a past. One of the worst mistakes that we make as humans is comparing the past to the future. How many of you have done that? Oh, I have. I'm going to cross-analyze every little thing you say and do and compare you to the last person who screwed me over. How many of us have done that? Guilty! We can't do that. Can't do that. If there was ever a way to guarantee that you're going to repeat your past, that would be it. That would be it. Okay? Because you're demanding those aspects of that person come out. Be careful what you demand. Okay? The universe just might give it to you. Anyway, now we're going to look at the outcomes resting in the current moment. There will be an overall advice for all of my Taurus people, and then the outcome with the past person, followed by the outcome with the new person, resting in the current moment, which is always subject to change. And I will tell you how if we need to. Okay? Outcomes between the past and new person for Taurus, September 2020. Magician reversed, okay. 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ace of Pentacles, okay. All right, cool. So, overall, plan your steps, okay? Plan your steps, but be prepared for the unexpected, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of like a tightrope I'm asking you to walk. It's a balance, but plan your steps. You can only plan so much, though, okay? You can only plan so much. Don't drive yourself crazy trying to logically figure out how to make everything happen. That's where we screw things up, okay? But plan your steps, but be prepared for the unexpected, if that makes any sense, okay? The outcome with the past person, I don't think it's going anywhere, okay? 10 of Cups reversed, but I do think you will eventually end up healing. I do think that you will eventually end up successfully healing, okay? 3 of Pentacles right here. I think most of you, even though you're having a very difficult time right now finding that emotional integrity and that sense of not needing a person to bring love to you. It's difficult to find that, basically just because we've been programmed the other way for so many years. I do still think you are going to successfully heal from this past here eventually, which is good. It's good. Until then, I see you kind of dumping your energy more into probably building your empire, your work, and your finance, stuff like that. Outcome with the new person. I think that slow and steady wins the race, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. As long as you chillax and relax and hold a space, I think that they will slowly begin to open up, slowly but surely begin to open up more and more and more. There's still going to be a bit of a wall there, though, okay? But I don't see this coming to an end. I see the new person here, again, if you relax, don't be too pushy, don't be too demanding, don't get too paranoid, relax and hold a space, this person will slowly begin to open up and you can very easily have that 10 of Cups energy, that 10th cup, okay? But if you want 10 cups, you must first collect 9. And by the time you get to that 9th cup, the desperation to have that 10th cup starts to drop, and that's good. Because if you feel like you desperately need a lover, you're not on the frequency of love, you're on the frequency of loneliness, okay? Think about it. Think about it, okay? Looks good though, y'all, looks good. Looks good, yes, some positive messages, man. I love it. I love it. Now the most important part of the whole daggum reading. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward, okay? Things to watch out for and advice. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. I want a jumper. I would like a jumper. Ba-boom. Okay, Queen of Swords in the reverse. So it's very important that you pay attention to the intention that powers your words. Okay, as a King of Swords, it's kind of my responsibility to teach this. Okay. I'm an Aquarius, I am a King of Swords, but we all can harness that King and Queen of Swords energy, okay? Swords in the upright is a truth speaker. She speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, when you are a truth speaker, you are going to piss people off. You just are. There's no way to avoid that, okay? There are lots and lots of people out there who live in a box of lies, and they feel very comfortable there. So if you say something that threatens that box of lies, people are going to get mad. People are going to call you names, get angry, all kinds of stuff, dude. But she doesn't mean to hurt your feelings. She means to help you. The Queen of Swords reversed, on the other hand, is a bitch, okay? She does mean to hurt your feelings. She does say things out of spite. She says things that she knows is going to piss you off, that she knows is going to strike a nerve. Pay close attention to the intention powering the words that come out of your mouth. If you know for a fact, hey, what I'm saying might piss you off, I hope it doesn't. I genuinely don't want it to. But if it does, I don't care. I'm not going to sprinkle sugar on it just to make you feel better. Okay, I would rather tell you the truth and piss you off than lie to you and make you feel comfortable. That's where we need to be. So I need to monitor my intention. Okay, I can't just be communicating all nasty and mean and ugly and then blame you for being too sensitive. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you all for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Boom. All right, moving forward, you need to trust the universe, I'm telling you. I know that sounds trendy and airy-fairy. No, I'm being for real, dude. You need to trust the universe. When you're put into a position where you don't know what's coming next, where you're not 100% sure what's gonna happen next, and the first thing you wanna do is try to put your hands on the wheel and force it and control it, don't do it. Don't do it. If you trying to figure out and force and control how the outcome of a situation leaves you fighting a losing battle, let go of the wheel. Let go of the wheel. The universe will never let you fall by the wayside. Don't get it twisted. The ride is going to be scary as hell. It's going to be nerve-wracking. It's going to be absolutely horrifying. But as long as you take your hands off the wheel and say, all right, universe, I can't wait for you to show me what's next. The universe will never let you fall by the wayside, ever. Okay? 6 of Swords in the reverse. Watch out for people who refuse to move on from situations that they should have moved on from a long time ago. Do y'all have that friend, that one friend, or that coworker, or who is just hung up on the past? Okay? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not one of those, oh, get over it types of people. But I am very much when something bad happens, you are given a window of time. Just like similarly, if I cut myself right now, it's just going to be an open wound for a little bit, okay? But once it starts to heal, don't pick the damn scab, dude. Stop fighting the healing process, okay? Whether you know this person or you are this person, that's one of our worst habits as humans, is we get addicted to negative emotions. They've proven it scientifically. This is not my opinion. This is not a philosophy. This is not analogous to anything. This is the truth, okay? We very easily get addicted to the flood of endorphins created by negative thoughts and negative emotions, okay? So you all know that one person, at least that one person, who is still hurting over something that happened 20 years ago. Come on now, you're doing it to yourself at that point. Now, when is the healing process supposed to happen? I don't know, but you do. You do, oh yeah, you do. You know that one day you felt yourself starting to heal from this. You acknowledged it. If only for a split second, you felt the healing process begin. And you fought against it. You fought against it because being sad is addictive, isn't it? Watch out for that. Watch out for that. We can't be fighting the healing process. We can't be clinging on to shit that happened 5, 10, 20 years ago, okay? It's time to heal, evolve, raise vibration, and move forward. Okay, we're not here to run away from negative energy. We are here to take negative energy and transmute it into a new energy. A higher vibrational energy. Not just, I guess we could transmute it into light energy. We could. But that's what we're here to do. Okay? A lot of people think we can run from negativity. No. Dingle butt. This is duality. There's positive and negative. Right, left, up, down, good, bad, right, wrong. They have to exist side by side at all times in this dimension. That's just the way it works. No matter how far up you go, there will always be down. You will never go so far up that you leave behind down. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so no matter how fast you run towards the positive, you're never going to leave the negative behind. You take the negative, you take it with the creative power that you have in your mind. And you are so insanely powerful, dude. You have no idea how powerful you are. And you are the one who transmutes that negative energy into something positive. You're the one that does that. You have the power to assign a meaning to anything that you experience in life. Anything. You're the one that does it. Even if you come to me and you ask me the meaning of something, and I tell you the meaning, and you experience it and it turns out to be true, you're still the one that did it with your belief system. You're still the one with the power, not me. You did it. Okay, stop giving everybody else your power and learn to harness the power of your own mind and trust yourself. Okay, that's the biggest thing that we're learning right now in 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Self-trust. Self-trust, okay? When it all comes down to it, that's what it is self-trust. Do I trust myself? Do I trust my intuitive nudges? Do I trust, that I can distinguish the difference between my ego and my intuition and make a judgment that's not going to yield too negative of a result. You know what I mean? Thank you, Siddy. Is that how you say your name? Thank you for your positive feedback in that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like the messages my Taurus people needed to hear have come through. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Okay, I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Thank you all so much for the likes and the comments, the positive feedback and super chats and all that good stuff. It's awesome, man. I wouldn't be able to do this without each and every one of y'all that tunes in and plays along. Whether you like me or you hate me, I really don't care. It still helps my career, and I greatly appreciate it, okay? Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? Other than that, I'm out of here. I got personal readings to finish up here today, so if you ordered one and you're due today, I'm on it right now, all right? I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Y'all have a good one.